Okay, on to chapter 5, Take a Chance. Now, oh yeah, it was north-south kind of risky with that 6 heart bid trying to get that slam 12 tricks. Well, okay, maybe with that bid they dug themselves into a hole, but they can climb out of that hole if they. Well, how can they do this? Well, after taking the first trick, this ace of spades, taking it from north, what they could do is kind of pin their opponent against the wall and making a difficult decision. Playing this queen of diamonds puts East in a quandary. Trying to difficult decision. Hey, do we play the king of diamonds? I don't know because they may have the ace. Or do we play the four diamonds, hoping our partner has the ace of diamonds? Again, can't see the partner's hand. The only hand that we actually see here is gonna be the silent partner's hand. Well, they took a chance. They took their chance and did the four diamonds, and that chance didn't fare out for them. So the queen of diamonds was taken. What we're going to do from this point, because this is actually does shear up the 12 tricks, and we're going to take a moment, a pause, to figure out how we may play the rest of the hand. I'm going to share with you a thoughtful strategic nudge here. Go with the tried and true exhaust your opponent trump cards. They got 3 on this side, 2 on this side. We got ace, king, queen. We have that right away is going to take care of their trumps hearts. And then we'll take the last 2, even with these 3 and the 2. Hard to believe. But that's 5 tricks right there. We already had 1 trick with that ace of spades. So we'll take 5 tricks here. And because we already had finessed them away, I guess you could say, from using their king of diamond, queen of diamonds, king of diamonds, excuse me, we now got the rest of the tricks from that point forward. Because after we play the ace and they play the queen, yeah, their jack's going to be gone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we had the ace of spades. Now we got 2. That was the ace of spades was the first trick. We got the second trick, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th. All we need is 1 more. We play the ace of clubs and it's done. Yeah, or ace, yeah. So the tally comes out to north, south, having 12 tricks, west, east, having 1 trick, and that would have gave us the slam. Yeah, we like to do do-overs because it gives us a chance to see what we could have done differently. Okay, chapter 6, Bashful Bidding. Okay, well, South came out with 1 of clubs, and even though, usually you would not come out when you have 3 clubs because up here we have our quantity to open, but this is just a guideline, not an absolute. We here see of 4 clubs, normally you need to open up with 4, but they got 12 points, so hey, they went for it. I like this because it was a non-bashful bid. Yet South went bashful after their partner bid 1 heart, and this was disheartening because hey, South had 4 hearts. Oh, wow. Okay, what were the bashful results? Well, ouch. Yes. East and West definitely made their contract with the 40 points. And so, yeah, well, again, we like to do do-overs. And if we did do-overs, we could have actually finessed and made a set, or could have set their 2, 2 of club bid. With the final tally would have been West east 7 tricks, north south 6 tricks. That would leave them 1 short because when you have 2 clubs, you gotta get 8 tricks. Because book is 6, 2 clubs is the bid. That's 8 tricks. They're short by 1. Well, what would happen if that occurred? Okay, well, we're marking off here. Yeah, no more making the contract. That's 40 points. No more 20 points. That's where this over trick came from. And their tally now would be 400. Woohoo! And north-south, there's the 50 points. And then our tally goes up. Yay! Okay, well, how did this exactly happen? Well, you're going to click the link below the description called Bashful Bidding to get the full detail. Yes, we like to tease, but hey, there is a reason. We challenge all of us to ponder these finesses and how they took place. But you know what? I'm going to give you a hint, but I'd still say look at that link. It has to do, look on your right-hand side, with double tens. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, on to Brashful bidding. Okay, here we're going to do another do-over from the same hand that we just had in chapter 6. And as we take a look here, South responds to their partner's 1 heart bid with that Brashful 2 heart bid. Yeah, so 1 heart to 2 hearts. Yay, went Brashful on it. Now, we're going to go ahead and strategize here a little bit and find out the possible tricks we may have gotten. And as we look over this we see that we could have got 5 spade tricks because we got 1, 2, 3. Then they would actually run out of spades at that point, and 4, 5. So that would have been 5 tricks right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we go for the long side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would have been 5 spade tricks. Now, if we look at the hearts, we do have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they got a king and a queen. So 5 minus 2 equals 3 heart bid. And then you can't see it, but we actually do have a 1 diamond. Look below here, because Mr. Brashful is covering up our ace of diamond there. So 5, 3, 1. Hey, we could have easily got 9 tricks with this, and that's with the 2 heart bid, because again, you got 6 being the book, 2 hearts being the bid. We needed to get 8 tricks. Yeah. Okay, well, that was some good Brashful bidding here. We're going to show an obnoxious chart on how the play went. We highlighted here in purple, I believe it's purple or dark blue, what card was let out for each round. And as we saw here, even that North actually ends up being officially, because they put the 1 heart bid, they officially become the declare, while the silent partner is here in South. And so that means to lead would have been the East. And they came out with a queen of clubs. And then probably South played the 5 of clubs. But look at they did. 5 South club. They played the 2 of clubs. And North went ahead and trumped it with their 2 of hearts. So that shows that. And we show that the winner is here. So here we got the leading, which after you win a trick, you lead out again. They lead out with a 4 of hearts here, 8 here, ace is played here, 5 is played there. And again, the winner is displayed over here. So obnoxiously so, but we see below the final tally is just crazy. 12 tricks for North and South, getting them that 6 heart bid contract, and East-West only got 1. Wow, what a differential from our do-over Bashful play in chapter 6, which was actually 6 tricks for North-South and 7 for East-West. Big difference. Wow. Well, why did this happen? Well, it came to the key points to the success. Brashful bid, when it's an obvious choice, which this was a 1 heart bid, and they went to 2 heart bid. Yeah, you got to up the game. Now, leading cards is important, and those we showed right here, but you'll see more of details on how important it is by, again, teasing it. Clink, clink. Click the link below called Brashful Bidding. Yeah. Now, one more tease we're going to speak about here is that, for you to look at that vlog, is that Brashful bidding sometimes works in tandem with bashful bidding. Check that out in that link. Okay, on to chapter 8. Whoo! Unbalanced is good. Now, we are presented with a bullet point approval slam bid, and here it is. Okay, unbalanced is good. Here we got these HCP points, and you'll see Sal's got 21 HCP points. And they got, highlighted here, a load of honor cards. And we got a singleton. There's that singleton here. And we got something that we like to call leave no trick behind, which they end up doing with their ace of spades. Okay, that's sort of a teasing for you, again, to see this all done in detail with the link below called, Hey, Unbalanced is Good. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive into that final scorecard. Here we go. And I'm going to throw something out at you so how you can distinguish between how many hands were played, because there's so many numbers here. Well, when you do a hand, the only team that wins, it will be either the team that set a contract, which we here see 1, 2, 3, or the team that made the contracts 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're only going to see made contracts and set contracts, and that equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! Now let's kind of go over the points a little bit. We got these 2 slams. Well, the first slam actually was 500 points. And the reason why the first slam, small slam that was, 12, is because they were non-vulnerable. They had not won a game yet. In fact, this was the game where they got the slam. But they hadn't got there yet. So they got, as a non-vulnerable slam at that point, they got 500 points. Now, there was another slam that came later. Okay, that's up here. We got this, and it was 750 points because they were vulnerable. They had already won a game by that point. Yay. Then we have something called honors, and that gave us 100 points here. And then for winning the rubber, okay, we actually, because we got the 2 games, winning the rubber, we got 700 points. Okay, and our little fun things on the side here is we got these OT, over tricks, on each side. That's when you make tricks beyond your contract. And to emphasize here, this line here, this dividing line, above here is going to be your set points and your bonus points. Below that line is going to be your contract points. Yeah, that was kind of fun there. Okay, so we have finished our recap of live play vulnerabilities, and we went through chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All these chapters we went to, and of course, please again, emphasizing, click below for your pleasure of these 8 chapters, and partake at your leisure. And this way you can kind of absorb all these concepts. Now, next Monday, it will be our honor to bring back the Honorable Mojo to teach us about honors. Yes, honors. Thank you so much. Have a great one.